It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. It's Milan taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
This is the Milan starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And this is it, the final of the UEFA Champions League. It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big parter. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on. Stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Sadio Mane, useful looking attack this. Liverpool throw in here. Robertson. Angled for Salah. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Well, let's focus on a man who certainly knows how to get pulses racing in a football stadium, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. In what way might he contribute today, Lee?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
Thiago! Can they forge ahead? Off the post and back in play. Chance maybe. Corner for Liverpool. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Favouring the short one. Plays it back. And able to get a body in the way. Not much time to make up his mind. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And there is going to be a booking here, Lee, for the young fullback, Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he's learning his trade, and this is part of that learning curve.
Çalhanoğlu wanted to keep it but couldn't. Theo Hernandez. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Kessié. Wijnaldum. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough, and I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Benassa. It's with Ibrahimovic. Çalhanoğlu. He's in with a chance. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Played into the centre of the box. That's all they can conjure for now. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Thiago. Well, he could run onto it here. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And he did well to cut it out. Fabinho. Can they take advantage? Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Real chance. Has eyes for goal. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
He's driven in the corner. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Jorginho Wijnaldum. Dangerous looking through ball. And he's in. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Breaking at pace. Ibrahimovic. And taken away. He won the ball. Close to attack from the wide areas. A chance to whip it in. Alexander-Arnold. Could go ahead. Many will have been convinced that that was going to be the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it's a golden chance, isn't it? And he's fluffed his lines. What a big miss that is.
Salamakers. Useful looking ball. Ibrahimovic. He's done it. What a moment. The opening goal in this Champions League final. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead. Well, I think the coach can feel the game slipping away here. He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
Half-time then, and we're sorry for the pause in the proceedings here, Lee, because this has been a thoroughly riveting Champions League final so far.
Well, it has. Great game. Sometimes finals can be cagey affairs, but not this one. Let's hope Derek in the second half will get more of that. It's been really, really entertaining.
Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Straightforward take.
Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. They've created enough. Surely, with that creativity, they'll get themselves back into this game. They just need to keep pressing.
Offside by a fraction. So a personnel change then. Rebic. Çalhanoğlu. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. It did look on for them, but not to be. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it fizzled out. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Surely the equaliser. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
And they're making a change. Theo Hernandez. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence. And then the sheer power of the strike, really impressive. It's a thunderbolt.
It's going their way, 2-0. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Andrew Robertson. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game.
You have your life's ticket, thank you.
Jones. Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. And still danger here. Well, threat over for now. Salah. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Benassa. They've regained possession. And played the pass well. Real chance. Will he? Can he convert? And caught by the keeper. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Rebic. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Shaqiri. In with a chance. But he failed to deliver that time. Çalhanoğlu. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Did well to win the ball back. Full time, and the issue has been settled. One team crestfallen, the other jubilantly.
Well, there's winners and there's always losers. Fine margins between the two. Expectation wins nothing, Derek. You've got to go out there and seize the moment.
And for these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, you have to enjoy it because it passes so quickly.
And they know what comes next, the presentation of the cup with the big ears.
Well, you just think how many games they've played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners. And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories.
Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. The ticker tape's coming down, the family's in the stand, giving them all a wave. Well, they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, it took fire as well as ice on the pitch.
Well, all that hard work along the way in this tournament all comes together at the end when you pick the trophy up. Just look at them celebrating. A brilliant moment.
Hard work indeed, Lee. The trophy now in their possession.